Hello girls, today we're going to be looking at the forecast for Sagittarius. What kind of events are going to happen for Sagittarius in March and which ones will be the most important and interesting for you to see? And the most exciting part is that in the 10th house, which we are going to examine together today, you will be able to make any wish you want so that it comes true much faster than it normally would. And we are going to look at exactly how quickly that is going to happen and what kind of things it is going to involve for you in the end. So the main aspects of this month in the first house for Sagittarians. What will be most important? You will have good fortune. And the plans that you will make, they will certainly be fulfilled. Yes, they will come with some minor intrigues. The people who will be involved in this will try to scheme against you a little, but still, everything that you conceive, you will fully realize. There comes a certain period of time when you will find yourself fully moving away from all of your problems. Yes, and for many of you, there might even be a long distance journey lying right ahead. You will be getting ready to go somewhere, and this path that you take will prove to be extremely favorable for you indeed. So what exactly do we find within the second house? The second house, it specifically pertains to your financial matters. Everything that you will be deciding, all that is connected with money, all the various work-related situations that you will be creating for yourself there, all of this we will observe within this particular house. And so that is the second house. You weren't feeling particularly confident in yourself, were you? I mean, there is this specific moment that stands out where you went through a certain period when things were becoming quite difficult for you to handle. Those who have interacted with you to some extent have tried to pressure you or in various ways created challenging situations for you. And you in turn tried to avoid these conflicts. Yes, you often walked away from them in silence. But now a new period is finally beginning for you, a time when you can effortlessly bring all of this to an end. You're opening up to new possibilities for yourself. You're not just encountering new opportunities, but a completely new path is unfolding before you. And of course, you're still feeling a little bit scared right now. For many, this will be a pivotal moment when you'll be able to either change your entire field of activity or change your current job or even completely alter your life's direction. But for now, the people who are present around you, they might create obstacles for you, and you're a little afraid of that. You are scared that someone won't approve of your choice. Someone will tell you that you are doing it incorrectly, but you will certainly be able to do it. Everything that you planned during this period, it will fully unfold for you.
You can't just simply expect things to work out on their own.
Transform your life, you can completely change it and be at your peak. Definitely in your career, there will be growth prospects. And for you, March is a very favorable month, Sagittarians. So the third house is your journeys. What will happen here? Will there be any travel opportunities here? And what kind?
Trips will without a doubt be happening here.
There will be a flight, a journey by air to another country or to some other specific destination for the preservation of something truly important to you, right? This could potentially be your own personal home or perhaps some material possessions, items that absolutely demand your physical presence. You will definitely be traveling somewhere, and this particular journey is going to be extremely favorable for you. Well then, now the fourth house, it represents your family, doesn't it? Your husband, your wife, or perhaps your mother, your father. Let's take a closer look at what exactly comes into your home. In your family relationships, a period of reconciliation is now approaching. Someone among you has been in a quarrel or perhaps felt they weren't being treated with the respect they truly deserved, that you were seeking more honor and recognition. However, these desires were not fulfilled. There arose a certain illusion of a minor conflict, but now this period is coming to an end. Yes, we see a situation where peace will prevail and there will be interaction with the very person with whom you had this conflict. Yes, and this is a close relative of yours. Yes, and against this backdrop, a moment of truth is present. Right then, let's see. The fifth house is truly all about love. For all those young women out there who are still searching for their true love and haven't quite found it yet, let's take a closer look now, because perhaps a very important and significant encounter is waiting for you this coming March. Look how your prediction immediately unfolds from the Sun card, and it's revealed by a person who is entering your life. Prior to this, you had the desire to be with someone, and it seemed to you that they either didn't pay attention to you or didn't give you the kind of attention you wanted. But this person will reveal themselves because they find you interesting. And these relationships that you were afraid to hope for will take on a new form of communication. With this person, you will have a relationship. There will be love. There will be mutual understanding. Here, a union unfolds, which opens immediately with the Sun card. The sixth house. The sixth house represents your physical body. What will be happening for you in terms of your health? Let's take a look and see how things will unfold. So what do we, of course, see? We're seeing some kind of overload. You're either tired and you need to rest because some of the problems you've taken on yourself may create a feeling of heaviness, specifically in your body, right? Because everything connected to your emotions is also transferred to the body. Here, you might have issues with your musculoskeletal system. Yes, your arms, legs, and spine. But at the same time, the cards suggest you release some of your burdens and focus a bit on yourself, and you will balance your physical body. Excellent. The seventh house. The seventh house governs your plans, your agreements, and all your documents. Let's see for the month of March if any of these will materialize. You've been harboring some long-standing plan and you're expecting to receive some crucial information that's related to a very important document for you. You can expect this document or paper to be ready, and you will certainly receive information very soon that will bring you great joy because it is something you have been waiting for a very long time. That's good. The eighth house. The eighth house represents what you absolutely must let go of. Perhaps for certain individuals, these are not periods of genuine loss, but rather significant moments of true liberation. And a person with whom you had a relationship will leave you one day. It's a woman. It's a friendly relationship, a relationship where you could communicate and relax together. But a situation arose in which the theme of jealousy could have been created, right? And you could have become jealous of her or she of you because of some man, some other person. And against this backdrop, a situation arose that gave you the opportunity not to communicate, right? So what you're experiencing now, you might be worrying about these relationships that you're no longer communicating, but you'll have to come to terms with it. These relationships will not return. Your close friend or any other person you trust will no longer want to make contact with you. The ninth house. The ninth house represents your small hopes, what you've planned for yourself, what plans you have, but what you're not yet fully ready to bring to fruition. Let's see what's happening here. You are seeking a relationship, a deep connection with someone who is, in fact, quite distant from you. This is a person who is occupied with their own affairs, but doesn't truly engage in your life. And you would really like for this individual to show you some attention. I can tell you that they will indeed show you attention, but it will be a little later. The only thing is, I don't see any relationship developing here. You can communicate, you can be friends. You might have a moment when you will resolve some common issues. But to say that there will be love here, you will have someone else. You need to distance yourself a little from this. He can remain for you in the zone, where only friends reside. So the 10th house is what grants you the fulfillment of your wishes. Think of a wish you'd like to see come true. What that wish will be is entirely up to you. Make your wish and we'll see if it comes true this March. Your wish will be granted, but a little later. Definitely not in March, no, because obstacles will certainly arise. And the current timing, as it's presented here, creates a situation where if you were to get what you desire right now, you would inevitably create certain problems for yourself, and you absolutely do not need those at this particular moment. Everything that you're about to go through now, all these upcoming events, they are perfectly timely, but your deepest desire must patiently await its fulfillment for at least 2 to 3 months from this very day. Your desire will indeed be realized, and it will very actively move in your direction. Yes, and there will be a complete fulfillment of your wishes. But for now, it's a time to focus your strength and all your efforts on other things. This could be work, personal relationships, yes, but fulfilling your wish is currently difficult. The 11th house represents your friends and the help that could come from them. Most likely, you will have to provide this assistance because the people who open up here will certainly need your support and your guidance. A specific situation is created where the individual you are communicating with might potentially find themselves in a very difficult predicament. Yes, this could be either a man or a woman. It doesn't matter who it is, but it's someone who is very close to you, and the help that you give will be truly priceless. Because next time, when the situation is reversed, this person will help you. I can see that in order to truly interact, yes, and to be able to give this person what they are lacking, you will certainly have to put in some kind of effort. This will either be a solution to the problem, or you'll have to interact with other people. Yes, because I see that the problems that person will face, they won't be able to resolve them on their own, only with your help. And you have that ability. The 12th house represents your adversaries or people you feel don't treat you as well as you'd like. Let's see. There is a certain person in your immediate circle. It's a woman, yes, and this woman is young and free, absolutely unburdened by anything at all. For some reason, she envies your material wealth, right? We can envision a situation where she might quite secretly, yes, truly deep in her heart, without ever uttering a single word to anyone about it, sit there contemplating and reflecting on the possibility that your circumstances might be more favorable than her own. However, in actual fact, that is simply not the case at all. The person who is present here, she doesn't particularly want to do anything, she just wants her life to be like yours. This means that in your life, there are people who like your life, yes, who see themselves in it. I can even see that there is also jealousy present here in relation to the man. This could suggest that the person, this woman who is in your life, might be envious of your personal well-being and in some way even sow discord, yes, spread unpleasant rumors or cause a minor conflict to make your relationship fall apart. Of course, during the month of March, you will need to be wary of such individuals and reveal as little as possible about yourself. Keep your personal matters confidential. Yes, everything that is going to unfold for you. Under these conditions, you will preserve not only your material well-being, yes, but also your love life and your emotional state. Yes, there will be no energy drain. Everything will be replenished and the month will be very, very fruitful for you. Well then, Sagittarians, this is a really good forecast. I wish you happiness, peace, goodness, and good luck.
I can't anymore.
That's excellent. We have 14 minutes.
I am tired.